Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about internet marketing and online marketing. A little over, 12 months ago, I had really no idea what it is. And when anybody kind of mentioned internet marketing to me, I was like, okay, that somebody's trying to scam me out of money on the internet. Like, that was immediately what came to mind with it. But anytime anybody asks me, like, what do you do? And I kind of say internet marketing or online marketing, people just glaze over. They don't know what it is. So I think the easiest way of putting it is that, most people buy stuff online now, whether that be Christmas presents, things you see, just buying stuff on eBay, whatever it is, that people buy things online now, and more shopping is being done online. If you have a business that you don't have online, that you don't have a website for, and that you aren't actively advertising online, you could be leaving an awful lot of profit there. Because essentially, if you have, say for example, a plumber, that somebody's looking for a plumber, and if somebody's actually on Google looking for a plumber in a certain area, if yours is the first name that comes up on top of that, that's worth money to you. Because they're specifically looking for a specific service in a specific area. And normally you won't be looking up for a plumber that you needed 6 months. You're looking for a plumber you need now because you've just had a burst pipe or something. And that if your name is the name, if your business is the name that comes up at the top of that, that's worth money to you. Because essentially, the further down that list you are, the less people you get. And if you're there on the top of that list, whether it's through paid advertising or whether it's through just your internet search engine optimization for your website, that's worth a lot of money to you. And I think a lot of businesses haven't actually seen this because they're still working off the old word of mouth. And for a lot of small to medium business owners, they've been running their business. They're busy people. They have a lot to do. And running your own business is not an easy thing. And the last thing you need is something else that you have to figure out and learn. But that you can get other people to do this for you. You don't need to do it yourself. You can get somebody else in, like me, to do this for your company. And that if we can find out what people are looking for your services, you test those things for as cheaply as possible, and then you figure out what works. And when you figure out what works, you can just spend a little bit more money on it and get more returns. So if you know it works for $5 and you get $10 back, or €5 and you get €10 back, then if you spend 50 quid, you'll get 100 euros back, and vice versa. It just keeps going that way of spending more money and getting more return. So one of the examples I had this recently was, I was looking for a locksmith. And I needed a locksmith and I needed him ASAP. So I looked up on Google, first ad, bang, in it went. They came out, I think it was that evening or following morning. Easy peasy, done. And at that stage, I didn't care that much about price. I didn't care about who they were. They needed to be reputable, trustworthy, and price wasn't my biggest thing there. So essentially, if somebody's looking for something in a hurry and they need something done in a hurry, price may not be their biggest factor in making that decision. So essentially, if I had looked around for more people, I may have paid slightly less and got better value on that. But essentially, I had a need that needed to be filled at that stage, filled it, done and dusted. I was happy, they were happy. You can't lose. And essentially, that's the power of the internet these days. So if you're not using the internet for your business, you're leaving a lot of money on the table there. And that's one of the things that, for me, it was kind of only when you kind of put it in a way of most people watching this video now, you all know that businesses need to find out how to use the internet for their business and how to use it to get more money. Well, if I can bring it back to saying that, most business owners need to figure out how to use the internet to make more money. And if I can show you how to use the internet to make more money, automate systems, which will give you more time freedom, more time with your family, more time with your loved ones, why would you not go for that? People don't really want to know about the services you're providing. People just want to know what benefit they're going to get from them. And that's what it comes back to. That's marketing at its basic. And that internet marketing is no real different than any other kind of marketing. It's just another media route, another route to go down for that. So whether it be billboards, whether it be on the internet, whether it be in magazines, advertising is advertising. And that essentially it's not about what product you're selling, it's about what problem you're providing a solution for, and how to tap into that emotionally with people. Because most businesses out there have a website up there that just has a list of what they do. And to be honest with you, nobody cares what you do. People just care what you can do for them. And it's not about making a quick sale. It's about building relationships with customers, finding new customers and looking after the customers you have. So most businesses spend all their time trying to get new customers that don't look after the ones that they have. And I know a lot of people who are earning like 6 and 7 figures a year, and essentially they don't have a big client list, but they have got a good relationship with those people who buy from them. So it just means anytime they come out with a new product or a new service, they buy from them again. So essentially, the internet has the power there to automate whatever business it is you have. Find new customers, bring in new leads, bring those new customers to you so that you're not cold calling people. You're calling people who want to be contacted by you for your service. That's a game changer. That's it for today, guys. Talk to you soon.